Need to first world posters on Amino. Oh, I forgot y'all can see my stuff now. Hold on a second. We gotta post it on Amino, but I am not going to. Let me see something. Was that Death Row? Hold on a second. I just gotta. No, it's broke. Man, the music's probably going to be real crunchy. It's concerning that you can hear that because it's from my headphones. And we're back. I did not mean to do that. Oh shoot. What's happening? Let's see, I need to share this to my aminers. Allow paste. Where's my avatar, It don't show nobody's online now. Bro, everybody's freaking online. I got 59 people. Let's see. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. Come suggest. That's not how you're supposed to suggest. How are you supposed to suggest? Suggest? Bro, I am having a hard time. I'm just gonna suggest. This says to Jeff. Suggest. I'm done. I hate this phone. And it's okay, and I should be able to just paste and then add the stinking link. Paste. Let's see, give me crap to draw. I gotta. So where's the live chat? I need to thank you, YouTube. I understand that the chat has been moved. Put it in the chat, because I don't know what I'm gonna draw right now. And yeah. Okay, hold on. Because I'm thinking about I should probably draw like spider and maybe loak question mark. I don't know. Maybe. I don't even have like a pose or anything. Chat. Is someone here right now and I can see that you're here? If you're gonna be here, please give me something to draw because I'm looking really weird right now. You know what? We're gonna start doing crap. Let's. Well, if we're gonna at least draw, we're gonna do spider first. I have such a wide canvas. I did not mean to have such a wide canvas. I don't have any spider pictures, but, wait, why is this? Oh, forget. You're gonna hear a lot of swishing because I got one of those weird textured, thingies. Jesus. Actually, you know what? You want to see the picture that I'm going to post later on Amino? Ignore that. It's this. Sorry, I got distracted. This is something from the fan fiction I got going on right now. And, this is actually a scene where Koi... So the scene is... This is spoilers if you're ever going to read this. The Neteyam accidentally shot Koi in the arm, and this boy right here, his name is Yu. He brought Neteyam to technically Koi's house. I'm gonna call it his house, but really it's just a really glowy cave. And he brought him to help him to Jesus Christ, I'm getting distracted. But he brought him to his cave to help him to heal him and stuff. I can't really go into too much, but that's the gist of the whole thing. So yeah. Lord, I need something to draw. I'm about to go to like an avatar generator and see what I can get because this is insane. Let's see. Please don't let there be anything freaking weird. Oh no, the last thing I had up here was Tumblr. Let's see. Avatar. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to a OTP generator. Person A's mom gives person A B's very intriguing matching shirt, sweater, scarves. Person. I like this. This is funny because I feel like Neteyam would do this. She would give Neteyam and Koi a scarf, and Neteyam has more of his mom's style, like a weird cottagecore casual look, while Koei is going with Scene Kid right now. So he's gonna have all these like colorful beads and crap with this very plain sweater. Let's see, we're going to... Actually, I'm cool with this. Maybe I can get some music going. See if I can get some music going. I don't want to go on my tabs because I know I have weird crap in here. Nothing super weird, but, you know. Weird enough. What does Glaceon sound like? This. I'm sorry, sidetrack.
There's a good way.
What? Very cute. Okay. It sounds like a little puppy. We're going with Scene Kid music. What's this? Actually, we're gonna do this one. I don't feel like listening to that one.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota.
I'm getting nowhere right now.
Are you ready?
And oh, it got me thinking about all that dirty shit I did last weekend. I'm leaving into the hills, and all I need is these cheap, dirty thrills. I just wanna live fast, party hard, make money, be a star. Boys at every show lose their clothes on the dance floor. We don't care, we don't care, we don't care if we live through the weekend. Live fast, party hard, make money, be a star. Boys at every show lose their clothes on the dance floor. We don't care, we don't care, we don't care if we live through the weekend. Sunlight, he won't leave. He's begging me for more, please. And all the dirty words I talk into his ear, he wants me. I know that you want it, I feel that you're on it. I'm sorry that your morning ended up in vomit. Stop, oh, and drop it to the floor. Bend down, you're throwing up some more. Pick it up, boy, let's dance and have some fun. I wanna drink more, oh yeah, it's just me. I just wanna live fast, party hard, make money, be a star. Boys at every show lose their clothes on the dance floor. We don't care, we don't care, we don't care if we live through the weekend. Live fast, party hard, make money, be a star. Boys at every show lose their clothes on the dance floor. We don't care, we don't care, we don't
We don't care. Bro, the music is so freaking loud right now. I don't think there's like a way to cut down the... Okay, because I went off of the tab.
Care if we live through the weekend. Tomorrow never comes, well at least we had fun. So drink up, live fast, die young. Tomorrow never comes, well at least we had fun. Drink up, live fast, die young. Drink up, live fast. I just wanna live fast, party hard, make money, be a star. Boys at every show lose their clothes on the dance floor. We don't care, we don't care, we don't care if we live through the weekend. Live fast, party hard, make money, be a star.
We don't care. We don't care. Lord, I just.
Boys at every show lose their clothes on the dance floor. We don't care, we don't care, we don't care if we live through the weekend. Tomorrow never comes, well at least we had fun. So drink up, live fast.
I didn't know that the music stopped playing. We're gonna go when I was singing. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, tomorrow never comes, well at least we had fun. Drink up, live fast, die young.
Shut up and sit before I make you suck my. Oh my god, you thought I say dick, but I won't say dick till you touch my dick. So get on your knees, girl, suck it, bitch. BC13, we run this shit. You'll catch us soon, New York, get skinny, Switzerland, song. Your hair is different, your extensions make it twice as long. But I'm still with it, we can kick it, maybe have some fun. Girl, I don't care as long as you can make a Put your booty in the air and shake it. You're a singer, go back it up. Put your booty clap.
Yeah, you can do it. I couldn't give a damn what you say to me. I don't really care what you think of me, 'cause either way you're gonna think what you believe. There's nothing you could say that would hurt me. I'm better off without you anyway. I thought it would be hard, but I'm okay. I don't need you if you're gonna be that way, 'cause with me it's all or nothing. I'm sick of this shit, don't deny. You're a wasted time. I'm sick of this shit, don't ask why. I hate you now, so go away from me, you're gone so long. I could do better, I could do better. Hey, hey you, I found myself again, that's why you're gone. I could do better, I could do better. You're so full of bits, I can't stand the way you act, I just can't comprehend. I don't think that you can handle it. I'm way over it. I will drink as much lemon jello as I can, and I'll do it again and again. I don't really care what you have to say, 'cause you know you're nothing. I'm sick of your don't deny. You're a waste of time. I'm sick of your don't ask why. I hate you now, so go away from me, you're gone so long. I could do better, I could do better. Hey, hey you, I found myself again, that's why you're gone. I could do better, I could do better. What you say? I told you so. You know that, 'cause I always know. Get out of my face. Hey, hey, you know my taste. Hey, hey, I'm so sick of you. You're on my nerves. I want that view. Get out of my face. Hey, hey, you know my taste.
Pause the music. I have to wait. Did I actually pause? Okay. I have to go on Tumblr real quick, so prepare for odd Tumblr rants. I have to find. There's a lot of Mario stuff right now. Oh, look at Bowser has a fire plant. That's cool. I've never seen Bowser ever have that. Whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. That was not Bowser. That's Donkey Kong. I'm sorry. Sorry. I have to go find a specific poster. Lemuzi, I think is the person's name. They actually do post on YouTube. It's very good. Let's see. Whatever. Neteyam. Okay. I don't know. Avatar. I think I spelled that very wrong. Nope. Found loak. That's important. But what I'm looking for is this. I'm looking specifically for Neteyam. Because this is funny. I like this picture. I don't know why. I just really like this picture. It's very stupid and very funny. This is Neteyam. But I like this person's avatar reenactments. They're very, very funny, very good. Insert photos. Prepare to find my very weird, odd photos that I have. She's a very good artist, though. Frick, I just stuck that one in there. Insert. Here's this. that these are just a whole bunch of photos. So, like, if you saw with a lot of, I just did a scene kid adopt, so that's why there's a lot of pieces. Mainly because I didn't feel like doing, like, looking for the crap. Her face is very round. This is very round, actually. I would add Jake in this, but I don't feel like doing that. Actually, we're gonna, I stick these photos up here, but then I still put up the reference thing because I know I can't. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, never mind. It didn't freeze. My tablet's just being funky. She loves her sons very much, and she also loves Koi very much, and she wants the best for them, so she gave them sweaters. And she's so proud of her sweaters that she gave them. But they're so terrible. They're so ugly. Like, it's a mom gift. Like, you know it's a mom gift. Oh, her ears are a lot smaller. Like, hold on, because there's someone here, and I need to show this picture. I hope I have it. Here it is. Here's the sweaters. These are the sweaters. Miss Sweet and Mrs. Wild. But I'm gonna give it to Neteyam and Koi, my OC Koi. And poor, they can't tell her that they're really ugly. Because Koi doesn't like hurting Neteyam's feelings, although he's afraid of her. So he's like, whatever. But he has like a scene kid aesthetic. He's like, okay, thank you, Mrs. Celine. I don't wanna get smacked today, but the Teo is just, he's not gonna do that. Hold on. I need to find a picture. Because, she has hands. I can't hands. I hate hands. And then they only have 4 fingers, which is like, oh, that should be more easy. It's, tell that to, this, like, every middle schoolers, that's what they give their OCs, freaking 4 fingers, because it's easier. But right now, I haven't drawn a human in a while. Oh, wait, that's right. I was gonna do it in front. She was so, this, I was doing so well earlier today. I had drawn Koi and Neteyam. Actually, you know what I should do? Because I could just do that instead. Get a drawing assist and symmetry tool. Find the middle here and because thank you, Symmetry Tool, for helping me find the very center of mass, because it's freaking E. And let's see. I don't know how the fingers are about to go. This is actually getting on my nerves. Let's see if I can. Oh my god. See, I can't. Yeah, I could. I hate my life. I hate this. You know what? We're just gonna... We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. God, I hate this. I am not getting ignored right now, and I know it's like, don't compare your art to other people's crap, and it's like, well, my crap is not the crap that I'm really enjoying right now, and she has a lot of hair. Jesus Christ. I know it's not actually that long. Plus, I'm giving her like a turtleneck. And, yeah, I think that as you will, but, what is she wearing in this photo? It looks really comfortable. And you have a lock. I really wish I had better human face anatomy, because, we're going to, first of all, that was not the, oh, stupid, because there's not what that was for. That would not what that was for. I'm actually gonna have a freaking stroke. I think I need someone to listen to. I think that's my problem right now. We're going to find a person that I can actively listen to and watch on the side. And I'm going to... hold on a second. Draw with me. Sorry if this is just like out of nowhere.
Jess wanted to start a business.
Jess, you need to sell those.
And then this happened.
Okay. Bro,
this is what I have done so far for this comic page thing I'm trying to do.
I'm having a hard time right
I was
now.
literally thinking, oh my
I
god,
do not know why.
post on YouTube, just record. The love of God, record. So here we are. I'm recording on my phone. It's been a while, but I managed to clear up some space, and I'm just gonna see how long I can record before it just completely, runs out of space. They're my OCs, AJ and Noah. I really love how long the space is turning out right now. I feel like I finally captured what it looks like. Hopefully, ow, my back. Hold on a second, I'm gonna get comfy on this piece because it's very possible. But I have confidence.
I think my problem is that I'm not really inspired right now.
Today's video, Notes. Notes is a mood board app cooking with one another's work in real time.
I think we're gonna restart. We're going to redo the stuff because I'm not enjoying this, and I could do a tonal or Jake thing just to spite people. Also, I would like to know why this is being funky. Freaking work.
Hi, so as you can see, I'm working on completing this page, this mini comic thing idea I have.
Okay, we're gonna start off with a
as I was
thumbnail.
working on it, I was like, yeah, why not record, because I haven't posted in a while, and you know what I mean? I felt comfortable enough to record, so I did so, and here we are. Right now I am just basically cleaning up the line art and stuff, making it neater, and yeah, I enjoyed this video and the artwork as well, because I wanted to, it's something that I struggle with, the idea of making like a comic, or it's so daunting to me, but I love the look of it, and I wanted to challenge myself to like do like a mini comic, basically something that is what I like about comics, but like not as heavy, so like no real like story, but like what I mean, like it's just a small kind of random, maybe non-context given scenario, and you just see it, and it's just characters interacting with each other. It's so fun to be able to do, and I want to do more of that, but I scare easily at the thought of it. But I thought I'd push myself.
I actually want to give Corey
a
slightly different body.
And yeah, in this video, I'm just showing you just like the one. Am I stupid?
I just want to try something.
What do I say? What's it called? In this video, I'm just showing you just the one page that I decided to record. This is the second page. I chose this one because it was just more prettier. It had it was just prettier. It had their faces in it. At the time of recording, the first page isn't even like done either. I haven't started that one. I just have like a sketch for it. But yeah, it's a lot simpler than this one, so it shouldn't take long. With this one, it did kind of take, I mean, honestly, when I think back to it, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. Like, I was prepared, like, kind of to be sat here for a while, constantly tweaking stuff, but thankfully, it didn't take that long. It feels like it did because I took a break, because as you see later, well, I guess you won't see, or maybe you might not be able to tell, but later on when I start like putting in like some details in her face, just coloring her face more, shading, like all that, I was struggling, and I ended up having to, I ended up just taking a break, longer than I thought I would, and then I came back finally and sat down and just basically restarted the whole facial shading situation, and it came out so much better in the second half. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of that second half because I don't know about you guys, but for me, whenever it comes to filming, things get like very stressful, and like art seems just like 10 times harder sometimes, because I just have like this feeling of like pressure to perform well, you know what I mean? Like I can't be sitting here erasing, you know, all the time, and you know, and I didn't want to stress myself, especially after, you know, struggling as much as I was. So I thought, you know what, let me start off just like no cameras, just very chill, very slow, you know, take all the time you need, you know what I mean? You can do this, like you've done this before, like you're not stupid, like you've done this before, you didn't lose that skill. And yeah, I got carried away, and because usually if I'm not recording initially but I wanted to record, I will wait until like I'm getting into like the swing of things, like just really like feeling calm and cool, collected about it, and then I'll turn on the camera. But I completely forgot about that. Like I was very like focused, and yeah, it came out so much better. And then I was like, damn, I forgot to record that. I did record a good chunk of the process, which I'm happy I did. Oh my god, that was another thing I forgot. Another thing that also contributed to me not like grabbing the camera immediately was because like I mentioned in the intro, I was able to clear up space on my phone to record on my phone, and that's what I've been recording with for the longest time until I ran out of space. And yeah, it's so much easier for me personally to just use a phone. I just press record and I can forget about the camera, basically.
Cheers to the anytimes, the anywheres, and the any reasons at all. Get your Starbucks order now on DoorDash.
Oh my god, this screen is freaking stuff. Lord, I'm actually going to.
Open the door! Chamberlain.
Possibly check my list. It's the milkman. It must be the milkman.
Grandma, it's me, Anastasia.
Oh, no, it can't be.
What is this? Is this music? I'll come back to that.
But yeah, it's a lot simpler than this one, so it shouldn't take long. With this one, it did kind of take, I mean, honestly, when I think back to it, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. Like, I was prepared, like, kind of to be sat here for a while, constantly tweaking stuff, but thankfully, it didn't take that long. It feels like it did because I took a break, because as you see, well, I guess you wouldn't see, or maybe you might not be able to tell, but later on, when I start, like, putting in, like, some details in her face, just coloring her face more, shading, like, all that, I was struggling, and I ended up, having to, I ended up, just taking a break, longer than I thought I would, and then I came back, finally, and sat down and just basically restarted the whole facial shading situation, and it came out.
Should I give him curly hair? I need to find a picture of Tonowari. Hold on a second. Is there still a picture of Tonowari here? This is Neteyam. There's no picture of Tonowari in here.
Much better in the second half. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of that second half because, like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, whenever it comes to filming, things get, like, very stressful, and, like, art seems just, like, 10 times harder sometimes, because I just have, like, this feeling of, like, it came out so much better.
Yep.
And I was like, damn, I forgot to record that. I did record a good chunk of the process, which I'm happy I did.
Hold on a second, my crap is being funky.
Oh my god, that was another thing I forgot. Another thing that also contributed to me not, like, grabbing the camera immediately was because like I mentioned in the intro, I
want to see
recently, like, I was able to clear up space.
I want to see if Tonowari, if he will look good with curly hair. So this is actually my OC. I'm not entirely sure what I should. Cause I got. So first of all, there's a person in the chat to answer this question. It was originally supposed to be in Neteyam, and then I was like, maybe I should go with loak. So right now it's a weird amalgamation of both in the semi-spider. If you heard what you were saying in the video, it kind of feels very odd right now to be drawing. I don't know why, it just doesn't feel right. I might end the stream. First of all, because it's 12 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thirsty. I can't think. You know what? I should just draw Tonowari. How about that? How about we just draw Tonowari? Since he's on here, and I like Tonowari. We'll just draw Tonowari. He has his face is a lot rounder than what I was drawing now over here. People who draw humans, like, a lot, because I don't draw humans every day. I draw furries, so well, his neck is a lot shorter. But I like where the face is located. And his nose is a lot bigger. Kind of like Bruno. Bruno has a really big nose. I don't know. At the time I was like, oh my gosh, Bruno Mardigal? Yes, Bruno Mardigal. But he's really small. Set up here. Small eaters. So, this hairline goes from here, 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 here. So, you know, standard line. I say standard, but a lot of people, I don't want to say people, but especially characters, he has very big, wide shoulders. Like, let's have the line. Does anybody want Tonawari in a turtleneck? I don't know if Vicky considered as art block, and I know this looks like a hot mess. Like, oh my gosh, just a person's random scribblings, but no, it's just me attempting to draw. I'm having some kind of bad art block right now. I don't understand exactly what. See, when I draw Tonawari here, it looks correct. I mean, to me, I don't know. I like him to have really long hair, like flowing hair, and then whatever the frick these are, because it doesn't necessarily match up. They did a really good job on their hair, so for Avatar 2. But yeah, their hair does not necessarily match up. I really wish it didn't. Oh frick. I forgot whenever I had to draw Tonawari, I have to also draw his tattoos. I'll probably that later. I don't know, let's just go with the flow here. Also, Tonawari has very big eyes, like, bigger than normal, and I'm like, okay. Like, he's supposed to be a strong leader, but when you look at his eyes, he gives me puppy vibes. I don't know why, but he reminds me very much of a puppy. Like, especially when I haven't seen the movie yet, but I do watch, like, just random clips of everything, because I can, and I don't give two craps about spoilers. Also, I start off with these first, so I can get the eyes down packed. He has old eyes, but I've noticed, like, in the movies, he's, you know, supposed to be a strong leader, whatever. Like, you know, Jake, and I have a bone to pick with Jake, because he may be a good leader, but I don't care what nobody says. I know it's like he's trying to be a good dad, but at the same time, you do not do what you did, sir. And then I got in my brain, like, this random theory. Oh, frick, where'd it go with the... I can't figure out the second eye problem. My theory is because, you know, back on Earth, because he's a twin, him and Tom. My theory is that's how Jake treats his children is how he was told to treat his father, which is slightly concerning. And I know it's like before the war, he was very fine, but then when the war happened, things kind of went absolutely terrible. But, also, I feel like Jake and Tonawari are very good friends by now. Let's see if I can... I don't know. This is not necessarily the face that I was going for, but whatever, I don't care anymore. Honestly, I'm just kind of winging it at this point. This is not better than like how my normally looks. I just like being lazy. I don't know. But also it's permanent. It looks, the thing about Tonawari is you have to put his tattoos on for it to actually look like him. Because if not, it just looks like just some random freaking Navi that you just pull it out of your freaking butt because you could. But without the specific face tattoos, you're screwed. So that's why Jake and his very incorrect parenting method. I know I do not have children, but I know what feelings are. And like Neteyam said, he treated them more like a squad instead of a family. And because of that, he pushed specifically Neteyam and loak way too hard. That was a really big thing, actually. Close up half of his freaking chest. But, and then, like, even when it comes down to, like, loak, I feel bad for him because he is the, I don't actually know when he was born. I don't know if he was born, like, around the same time as Curie, and they're just, like, twin middle children, but they're not actually twins. It just so happened to be born around the same time. But, because it was Neteyam, and I think loak and Curie, and then I don't know where Feather falls, but I know Took falls somewhere there, too. But, so loak in the movie, I have not again seen it. I'm just talking about clips that I have seen. He gets harped on a lot. Like, for instance, when Ronald first saw them, she, saw Curie's. He was like, okay, they're not even real Navi. But then when she went over to loak, she said, see, they have demon blood, which specifically called out loak. And then there's even again, he's a teenage boy, so, and I'm 18, and I'm not a boy, but, you didn't know I'm a girl, and so, take that as you will, I don't know, but, I am not doing all that, but, he does stupid crap. So, which in turn falls on Neteyam. So, like, the thing I got really ticked off at was when loak got. Loak got. No, maybe I should say when unknown, he purposely separated, left loak out in the middle of the ocean to die. And mean, he's a bigger man than I am because I would have said no. Because in the process, that was when he met, I think his name was Paya. I think that's how you say his name. But, he was left out in the middle, beyond the reef, mind you, because after that, because I think because he was with his friends, and of course, coaxed. I'm going to say coaxed because that is the only appropriate word I can think of, or bullied, or whatever the frick you want to call it, and but coaxed loak into going beyond the reef and pretty much almost getting him killed. And I just noticed Tonawari doesn't have anything in his hair, which is interesting. Actually, now that I really think about it, nobody in the Water Navi tribe has anything in their hair. Just the Forest Navi, from what we can see, because they're the only other Navi that we have seen so far. So, like for instance, Neteyam, he has beads in his hair, which I've seen every single time I have to draw him. But first one, yeah. But like loak, he was coaxed into going beyond the reef, and he said specifically, I know I'm not allowed. And then Unknown in turn says, I think I must have been asking the wrong brother. And I think he's made other ideas. After that, they proceed to take him outside the reef to go hunting. And of course, loak doesn't know any sign language like that. So he's kind of just staring at them like, what the frick are they talking about? But he knows the basics. But these weren't the basics. But, he was out hunting and then they just ditched him. Literally, they just ditched him. And he's like, okay, frick. I don't know if anything happened after that. I think I remember seeing him. He was about to drown. Because the waves he saw and everything like that. I don't actually know. Don't go based off of me. But, he, ended up getting cornered by this really big predator and almost died, just like how Jake almost died in Avatar 1 by the Thanor. And but that was just Jake's stupidity, which I will say in Avatar 2 I miss his spunkiness. Like in Avatar 1 he was very fun. He was very, I'm just gonna say stupid because that's what he was. He was young and naive and stupid, and he was trying to have fun. He was trying to. That was one of the reasons why, you could tell Neteyam wanted. Because if you look at one of the interviews that they had, it said she did not really want to be type to Tashik. I'm sorry, I know I'm butchering stuff. Oh, Sahik. And, I mean, she didn't mind being it, but she was young. And I think, actually, when they met, Neteyam was 18, which I was like, okay, whatever. Neteyam was 18, and Jake was 22, which is not half bad, I guess. I don't freaking know if that's true or not, so I am not gonna go based off of that. But, freaking, they ditched him and stuff, and he almost died. But Paya helped him from not dying. That was good. But, what made me angry was, first of all, look, Tonawari. This is Tonawari, if you don't know. Tonawari was like, my son, he knows good dang well that your kid should not be out there. It is his fault. Whatever. Made him kneel down and everything. And freaking, he was like, no. Loak was like, no, it was my fault. I said I should have gone up there. And then, of course, his parents get angry at him. But then, like, Ronald got angry and he already know she doesn't even want them there. So it's like, okay, whatever. Oh, like, I like you, but at the same time, John, you need to get your priorities together. But, and then Neteyam was like, something about plucking her youngest son's eyebrows out, because, it's like, how dare you disgrace me. And then, literally right after that, Jake was like, you bring shame to this family. And of course, Loak's like, can I just leave, please? And I'm like, Jake. Oh, Jake. I know you're trying to, like, flex on Tonawari or something. I don't know, like, trying to do good right now and make sure and get yourself a homeboy for Tonawari and all that crap. And I'm not even freaking looking at what I'm doing anymore. Hold on a second. But in stuff, and be very respectful of the culture, and you're trying, I guess, and freaking, but you cannot tell your kid that they bring shame to the family, because I know it was like, how dare they, because he knew the rules, and he didn't do the rules, and even though it wasn't his fault, and I think that's what made that situation even worse in my eyes. He ain't do nothing, and I feel like at this point you should know, or look at least ask them, like, oh my gosh, did you actually do this? Is this actually your fault? Something is not right, and I cannot go back now, and I don't feel like going back now. And, oh shoot, he just automatically blamed Loak, and you know what, Loak was so defeated, and it was just like, okay, whatever. And then after that, he asked Neteyam, like, what, actually it was Neteyam that asked Neteyam, like, what happened to watching over your brother? And it's like, yeah, what happened? And I'm like, first of all, Loak is literally a year under Neteyam. I need him to be able to take care of himself. Like, I understand that they're brothers, but at the same time, like, I have a sister. She's only 4. And whatever, I understand it's like taking care of them like that. But if you're the same, like literally, we would be in the same classes in school, as long as he was like not born in like November or something like that. I'm gonna need you to be able to take care of yourself and not think, yeah, whatever, like, I'm going to take care of you 24/7. And like, in my fan fiction, I kind of touch on that a little bit about how Jake and Neteyam always like forcing him to take care of Loak, even though Loak is not his responsibility. It's technically his parents' responsibility to be taking care of a kid that they decided to have, even though they have like freaking 4 of them, and they proceeded to adopt Spider, which that is a whole different story of what the frick is wrong with you people. It's, but how they treat Loak is very bad. Like, he is seen as, because he even said it, like, I'm not your perfect little soldier, I'm not you, and he said that specifically to Neteyam, which is kind of interesting, because Neteyam wants to prove himself to his father, which is what Neteyam even said to him, because Loak wants to do the same thing, but the dad pushes them so much to the point that anything that they do is not good enough, and it's annoying because I know how that feels. But and then when they do something relatively, just freaking anything that they do, it's bad and it's annoying, and it's like, oh my gosh, Jake, Neteyam, you cannot only see the bad things that these kids do. Like, they just saved the freaking token, and then you're just like, how dare you not take care of your brother, my brother that you're underneath me. I'm gonna need him to be able to take care. He is technically, he's trying to get himself a girlfriend right now. Like, I'm gonna need you to realize that he is old enough to freaking do that on himself. Like, what the frick? And, I mean, I don't even... It happens so much, because the only two people that I can say that don't really push a lot is Kiri and freaking Took. And, I mean, Took is 7, so whatever. And Kiri, I'm sorry, I don't like I don't hate her, but she's... I hope I don't get canceled for saying this, but she's that white girl that you do not want to freaking talk to, because she's just annoyed at everything that anybody ever freaking does. And I was like, but she's a teenage girl. That's what teenage girls act like. No, that's not what all teenage girls act like. And I can't even say that she doesn't even act like her mom, but I liked Grace. Grace was funny to me. She was very smart and very witty. But freaking... But Kiri, she's just a B-word. Like, she is... I can't... I want to like her so bad, but she's very groany and moany, and it's just like, okay, girl, I need you to stop for a second. Like, Atuka is trying to show you something very fun and interesting right now, and you're too busy trying to be sulky and alone. But my original point was, I need to get back on track. My original point is the way Jake treats his children is very interesting, and my theory is that Jake, when he was growing up with Tommy, and because if you didn't know, Jake is a twin, and his twin brother died, and that was the whole reason why he was in the Avatar program to begin with. But I feel the feeling that the way he makes, and I'm saying he makes for a reason, he makes Loak and Neteyam specifically treat him the way that they do, because of his dad, who I'm pretty sure was a military dad, made him and Tommy treat him that way. And it's kind of sad because, spoilers if you don't know, well, maybe I won't, but because he did this, because he made his kids feel inadequate, specifically Loak and Neteyam, he ended up losing the thing that he said he was going to protect in the first place. Which also, in the movie, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna, which I find ironic, because Tonawari is like, we are not here for your war. He's like, I'm not looking for war, I'm looking for Lutudo. which is sanctuary, like, for my family, and then ends up bringing a whole war with him, and everybody first of all, everybody's like, oh, where's the water tribe of Navi? Whenever the fight got, like, really bad, they just kind of dipped. But what happened was I had to cut out the fight scene for them, which I'm like, because they said it was super gory, and I'm like, it's stupid. Like, you can have that, but you don't just. I mean, I feel like my problem is just bump up the freaking rating at that point. Like, if you're going to actually have that going on, like, just bump up the rating. But whatever, I digress. We could have had some cool water Navi tribe fight situation going on, but then we didn't. Instead, we got Cortege versus Jake. Also, mind you, I have not seen the movie, but I see a lot of clips, so it's just kind of like, what else, yo? I'm just gonna. I know the majority of the movie, even though it's like 2 hours, and that was one of the main reasons why I haven't seen it. I'm trying to wait until it comes on Disney Plus, because it is long, and I am gonna need frequent bathroom breaks if I'm gonna be sitting there looking at the thing. But another thing that I noticed. First of all, I'm going to talk about Sute for a bit. If you don't know who Sute is, he is originally the future chief of the Forest Navi. I'm gonna say these things like this because I do not know how to specifically pronounce the names of the Navi, but what else? He first of all, he has a lot of potential that they kind of just threw away because, I don't know, Jake needed to be the new thing, because if you don't know, he died, and it's unfortunate, and I wish he didn't, because he's one of my favorite characters, and he had a lot of potential, and I feel like if you really wanted to, they could have brought him back. He would have been really good, like, because him, Neteyam, and Jake, they made a good trio, and I was like, okay, that's some power right there. Okay, this is actually coming out really nice, but I feel like he was wasted potential. I hope I will. So one of the reasons why I bring him up is because of Neteyam. People are speculating that Neteyam is a reincarnate of Sute, but then also, like, loak is a reincarnate of Sute because of the markings on his forehead. But I'm like, I think it's just genetics, because Jake kind of has ones too. I do hope Neteyam comes back in the second movie, because yeah, but I wish what happened? Oh, I wish they gave him so much more screen time, because they made him out to, I like that they made him out to be a jerk in the beginning, but then, like, if you read the comic, he's not actually a jerk. He just really wants to protect the village because of what happened to Swaylin. If you didn't know, she died. She died, and she was killed by the Sky People, and which made him get really bad PTSD and really scared. Which I feel like his character could have gone somewhere if they if they did that, but they didn't go. They just, and I knew they were gonna do that when I saw it. When I first saw the movie, I was like, what, 5? I was really young. I don't have the Tonawari picture. I'm just gonna have to guess on these colors right now. But, he actually, like, now that I'm 18 now, I can see how fleshed out he was and how much of a good character he was. But I knew once he was on there and then they were like, Jake is total Mako, they're going to murder him, because that's what happens whenever you have a good character and that you really freaking like. They just murder them on the spot. But I mean, so like Jake, I miss Jake. Like, I mean, in the Avatar 2, he is not as silly as he is in the first one, which, I mean, granted, you can be like, oh yeah, he grew up, and because he was originally, I think, 22 when he went to the mission for Witcher duty. He was in a really bad place, and he went to the Marines, and he could only work on like structure and crap like that. But now, he's in the Marine. Now he was in the Marines, and now he's on Pandora, and like Norm said, he just kind of was there for a booty call, which is like, okay, whatever. But he was very silly and very overly confident, which you can see in the Skimwing taming scene. He was, unlike Ono, Tonowari gave Jake specific instructions on how to do the thing, what to do, how to go into it and stuff, and made sure he was thoroughly prepared. And was even like, hey, you should probably go on an Elu first, because you know, this is a warrior's mount. I'm not saying that you're not a warrior, but I'm saying that you're not experienced in even, like, swimming well without drowning, because your breathing isn't that good. But Jake was being Jake, and he was not listening. He was overconfident. And it was, that's kind of like the Jake that we saw before, but because he had to become he became Totomato, which is the all-around leader of the freaking Navi. And he was like, I think in the first movie he was even like, no, I don't want to be the leader. I just wanted to prove myself because I know I screwed up really badly. But then he ended up having to become the leader because Sute died. And what this is, I'm sorry, this is just random side note. I don't see Tonowari's. I see them sorta. His freaking lines. I'm gonna call them lines. I'm not sure. Stripes. I don't really see him. He doesn't have any on his face, does he? Except for like this one. Also, if you didn't know, Tonowari has a scar right here. It is very fun that I felt that out. But oh, that's too big. He now is I know it's like, okay, he's a dad now. He has to be responsible. But that does not mean he has to be just a full-blown jerk. Like, I don't want to say he's being a jerk, but he does not respect those boys at all. Specifically Loak. He throws him under the bus multiple times. And even when it comes down to like Spider and Kiri being like, hey Dad, I'm not feeling good right now because Spider is gone and he is essentially my best friend. And he's like, oh well, too bad, it's fine. Like in the scene where Cortage, or I'm just gonna call him Miles, where Miles got the kids, because Spider was there too. He ended up taking Spider in the instance, and then literally right after, Jake was like, we're gonna leave, we're fleeing. And I was just like, what? And like Ronald had a good point. His inside of his ears are purple. she had a good point. That you are staying among strangers instead of staying back at your home and fighting. You fleed instead of freaking figuring out the situation. Which is funny, because a lot of people were saying, well, that's what Americans do, period. Which is, I don't know how to take that. If you don't know, I am American, and it's not me being patriotic, it's me being confused, and I'm like, well, because if you didn't know, Jake is an American. He's a full-blown American, too. That's why he's always having a gun on him. But, he, he isn't as carefree as he is anymore. I mean, when he first had the kids, he was very fun. You could see him being his old self a little bit. But then when the war hit, it kind of just went away altogether. And I'm like, oh, that's not what you're supposed to do, Jake. You don't just absolutely just... And I can't say Jake is a bad father, but at the same time, sir... Because the chair was even like, you're treating them like a SWAT, and you're not treating them like your children anymore. You're treating them like I don't want to say owe you something, but owe you specifically respect and fear. And he's like, that's what I'm their dad. That's what, well, the specific word she said was, you're very hard on them. And he's like, I'm their father. That's what I'm supposed to do. And I don't know why, but when I heard that, I was like, oh, something else is behind that. Because there's no way he just said that with a straight face and said, yes. I specifically scolded Neteyam and loak because I understand why he did it, because they weren't supposed to be going on into war, and Neteyam almost died. Right, whatever, okay, that makes sense. But then, after that, there was just, like, these little reasons here and there, like, specifically for loak, and whenever loak got in trouble, Neteyam got in trouble, and he's like, you're the older brother, you're supposed to be looking out for loak, and I'm, in the back of my brain, I'm like, that's stupid. I mean, I understand, because I am a sister myself. I understand the whole, that's your sibling, you're supposed to look out for them, whatever. But at the same time, my sister's 5. And, not 5, she's 4. She's only 4. So, I kind of understand I have to look out for her. But loak is 14. And Neteyam is 15. They're a year apart. I'm sorry, but this homeboy over here is trying to get a girlfriend. I'm gonna need him to be able to take care of his own self without me getting in trouble in the process. And they always blamed Neteyam for whenever loak did something stupid. But at the same time, I understand. And in turn, Neteyam just... he always took up for loak. It was like, it's my fault for not going in and, I guess, pre-telling loak that, hey, maybe going down there and, and trying to fight with everybody else is not a great idea. That's probably not the smartest idea right now, but, he did it anyways. And you can't even say, like he was just... I'm sorry, but I don't like when parents blame the oldest for something the next to youngest, and or the person of the same gender does something. And what I mean by that is, like, for instance, loak and Neteyam. Because loak is his other brother, they expect, so, like, in turn, they expect Neteyam take care of him like his own child. And my thing is, you had the kids, you had the children, you had 4 of them hoes, and then freaking adopted Spider on the side. You need to take care of them. You need to understand that these boys, they're 15 and 14. For like me right now, I am 18, and I know for a fact, specifically when I was in 15, 14, I was in middle school and I made some very, very dumb decisions. And it's like, and they were life and death decisions too. But I didn't have my sister then until 8th grade. But I need them to understand that they are children. And then, like, even the tears, like, Jake, yo, dude, I need you to, like, calm down a smidget, because you're not treating them like kids anymore, and they are not having a childhood. Plus, this war is already pretty screwing us up pretty bad right now. And, of course, Jake did not listen. It was just a constant, he was stressed, and I know he was stressed, and, like, in the thing, it was like, you know, I don't have a plan, and I'm not sure what I can do, but I do know this one thing: I can protect this family. But, I mean, spoilers, if you don't know, he did really protect the family in the end of things. Did I get everything? No, I didn't get his mouth. He did not get everything. He did not protect the family like he was supposed to. I mean, because he was too busy. He was too busy worrying about Miles and what he was doing. And then even, like, because, like, there's... Oh, his nose is like a burgundy... What is that? Like an off orange? Hold on a second. Like a light purple. But, he was too busy worrying about freaking, specifically Miles and impressing Tonowari and making sure everybody was happy, that he just absolutely ditched his 2 sons, which comes back to the whole guys don't have feelings situations. So like when Loak, whenever he got in trouble, I felt for him, and like he's a better person than I was, because when Arnold was, when Tonowari was like, oh wait, no, that's not right. When Tonowari was like, you know, Arnold knew better than to make him freaking go to the reef, and he went anyway, and because he didn't know, even though Loak was peer pressured into doing it, and he even said, like, you know, I'm not allowed, but he went anyways, but because he was just trying to be part of the group, you know, like, yeah, whatever. And then he even made him, like, apologize, and he's like, nah, man, it was me, it was my fault, you know, and I understand it's like, well, he said it was his fault, so it's his fault, but at the same time, it's like, okay, you're just not, whatever, but they automatically just went with it, because, it's Loak. Loak does stupid crap. Again, he's 14, so right now he's 14, so he'll be a freshman in high school. 14, 15, so their oldest is 15, which is Neteyam, and so Loak would be a freshman in high school, and Neteyam would also be a freshman in high school. Maybe. He would either be a freshman in high school or... Oh no, the stream just randomly ended. Well, I guess that's my cue to end the stream. But this is the finished product that I got so far. Because I don't feel like drawing anything else. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Should I draw something else? I mean, I could add some details to this if you really want to. Let's see. And then I'm going to keep ranting about things. So, I don't even... What should I talk about? Put that in the chat. What should I talk about? Because I'm not sure. Because I got everything, I think, off my chest about Jake and his very stupid logic. And how he treated Neteyam and loak, and how it was not fair. He treated the boys like absolute, I don't want to say garbage, because that's not true. He treated them like... He treated them like, I can't even say it that, because not even Tonawari treated them like that. Like... I don't know. He was stressed, I guess, is what you're gonna probably say. Everybody's gonna say to me, like, oh my gosh, you were stressed about this stuff, and what else, and, But I just don't, because of his negligence, he ended up losing a member of his family. And he even says, like, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, okay, it's fine, but at the same time, you probably shouldn't have brought a war. I'm doing hot topics right now. Like, honestly, I think I'm just trying to take people off at this point. I don't know. But Jake is, at the same time, is a very fleshed out character that he tries his best, but at the same time, usually the problems that come onto people is usually because of Jake. And the stupid crap that he did in the past. Like, literally what loak does is the exact same thing Jake does, but it's more of a, not a past thing, it's more of a future, like a now thing. The loak stuff affects him now, but the things in the past affects Jake, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, like, because of Jake not, sticking to the plan, I understand the reason why he didn't stick to the plan, but, we're just using this as an example, because Jake did not stick to the plan of, do the crap for avatars, and try to get home tree, and I think he wasn't even, like, I don't even understand how we got here to the whole crap. But whatever. I think I'm done now. I'm finished. Thanks. Let's see if I can... Yep. There's Tonawari. I didn't give him his little colorful thing, because that was a lot. And it was a lot to freaking... I love his hair, though. He has very pretty hair. But, he uses Pantene. But, I'm done. I'm going to bed now. Yeah.